Hello and welcome to Unit 301 here at 4700 Connecticut Avenue, Northwest, located in Washington, D.C. This building is also the Parker House. As you've seen many units in the Parker House, this is another model that this is the first time we've actually featured this model on one of our video tours. So this is the 01 tier of the building. There are 5 units in this entire building that are like this. This is a relatively rare unit. There's just over 50 units in the building, and 10% of those are this unit. There's only one per level. So it's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath unit. And the cool thing about it is that this unit has a formal dining room. So there are some variations that make this unit a little bit larger than the other 2 bedrooms in the building. Makes it sort of an in-between between a 2-bedroom and a 3-bedroom as far as size goes. So let's take a tour. We'll point out some of the features. So here we are in this grand foyer as you came in. One of the nice things about these buildings being built pre-war, meaning they were built prior to World War II, is that they do have tons of closets and a lot of really cool architectural features. You'll notice all the archways on all the doors. You've got 9-foot ceilings. And of course you have this great formal dining room. This is very similar to an Upper Northwest house. You could easily do Thanksgiving dinner here for 10. You could do a nice big round table, probably fit 12 in here if you needed to. Turn the table sideways, take it all the way across the unit, and do a big grand Thanksgiving for 30. So you have this formal dining room, you have lovely windows. This unit is located in the back corner of the building. One of the nice things about being located back here is that you do not get the road noise from Connecticut Avenue. So again, some people are a little bit anxious about living on Connecticut Avenue. Nice thing is this is in the rear. So one of the differences in this unit is that you do have a galley kitchen. So as you've seen us do tours of units at the Truman House, this will look a little bit familiar to you. So this is a nice galley kitchen, but you have a little bit of space here for preparing. You're not standing on top of one another, but you do not have the breakfast room that you typically see in units in these 2 bedrooms in this building. You trade the breakfast room for the much larger dining room. So you've got a gas stove. When we talk about utilities for these units, the only utilities you're responsible for is gas, electric, and internet. And the only thing that is fed by gas is the stove. So you basically get hit with the minimum charge from Washington Gas. So primarily electric is your main utility. And with that, the electric is really only taxed during the summers for the air conditioning, as the heat is fed by a central boiler in this building. So you're not really dealing with paying to heat the unit in the winter, which keeps your utility costs quite low. So let's exit this kitchen, and we're going to take our way across the unit into the living room. So coming from that dining room, like I said, you have this large open dining room. You walk into a nice foyer. The foyer has a great hall closet as well for welcoming guests, storing coats, storing things as well, just like this. And then you come across the foyer into the living room. This living room is, I think, bigger than most of the 2-bedroom living rooms in the building. Most of the living rooms are about 18 by 20 in this building. This unit, I think, is even bigger. So this is a really grand living room. This unit's great for entertaining and great for, honestly, having a lot of space if you and maybe somebody else living here need a little space to spread out from time to time. So we are overlooking Cumberland. So the building is situated between Cumberland and Chesapeake Street, and this unit is on the northern side in Cumberland. Again, all of these units are right in this corner, in the rear corner, on Cumberland, behind Connecticut Avenue. So again, you don't have a lot of noise. It is radiator heat for this building, and then you have those wall units that do all the air conditioning in the summers. And then you walk from the living room into this nice solarium. Again, larger solarium, great for an office, reading room. We've seen a lot of really cool modifications to these rooms over the years, people using them really in all different ways, libraries, offices, reading rooms. And the cool thing is that this one actually abuts to the bedroom, one of the bedrooms. And so I could see if you put frosted glass doors here, you could actually make this a sitting room and a dressing room to give you a more grand primary suite that you don't necessarily typically see in these condos. So you can go through this door, I'll go through that door, and we'll meet here in the bedroom. So here we are in one of the 2 bedrooms. We could consider this the primary suite if you wanted to. Again, I think it's really nice because it has that solarium off of it. And then you also have dual closets. So you have one closet here and a second closet here. So you can do a closet for you or your spouse, or if it's just for you, you obviously had a lot of room for storage, which is one of the things people really love about these units. Moving out of the bedroom, we come to the hallway where we have the hall bath. Like I said, this is a 1-bath unit, but as we've talked about in other tours, you could do some finagling here with the walls and such, and I think you could actually get a second bathroom in here if you'd like. There are other units in the building who have added a second bath. I don't know if in this particular 0-1 tier that is something that's been done, but it's a pretty standard layout in these units, and I think with a little creative architecture, you could certainly get it accomplished. Of course, we have Ned manning the camera, so if there's any critiques of anything, pretty much it's probably his fault. So you also have this nice little linen closet here in the bathroom. Some people have actually converted this into a shower, so you could have a bath and a shower, or you could use this space should you add a second bath. Coming back through here, closets always being the theme, we have another closet, again, linens or another hall closet. And then as you come back, you have what we would consider the second bathroom, the guest room, the second bedroom, not a bathroom, I'm sorry. Second bedroom, a nice guest room, again, really spacious, quite large, bigger than the regular 2-bedroom, 1-bath units that we typically tour, this being that corner grand unit. I can't explain exactly why, when the building was designed, they did it this way, but this is a really large second bedroom. So, one last feature I'll point out too, because I think this unit being built back in the early 20s, these units were really designed for entertaining. So with that, you can actually close off this door. If you come into the foyer here, you can close off the door from here into the bath space and the bedrooms and really make it a formal space entirely. And obviously, if you close the entire unit, then you really have this nice formal area where you can have your guests here in your living room. You can dress up the foyer. I've even seen an office put in this foyer, a little seating area, etc. And then you have the dining room as well. So it really can be wonderful for entertaining if you're looking for that grand unit. So if you have any questions, that concludes our tour of 4700 Connecticut Avenue, Unit 301. This unit is available. It does come with a parking spot and storage. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop us a comment, shoot us an email, give us a call. We'd love to talk to you about it further. See you on the next one. Thanks.